The SABC has highlighted already the myriad of problems besetting housing delivery, but the process of providing housing to the less fortunate is continuing. In the Eastern Cape, there is a renewed focus to provide housing to people in rural areas. The Department of Human Settlements is returning to the Mbodleni 1,000 rural project in the Umzimvubu Municipality to hand over the second phase of the project, comprising of 93 units. The priority during this delivery phase is on destitute and vulnerable groups, including child-headed families. The first phase of this project realized 479 houses. Our reporter Nkululeko Nyembezi.
This is one of the areas which has got high poverty thresholds, and in this village we targeted 1,000 households to benefit from this project, and it is in deep remote rural, which shows how the Eastern Cape is not necessarily focusing on the urban space, but it also focuses on the deep rural and has changed the landscape. So far the project has been able to benefit, and people have occupied 479 houses, and we are now giving over 93 houses as a phase 2, and we are also proceeding to build the 421 that is outstanding, and a contractor will be starting on those contractors mid-October. This project is estimated to have an overall budget of 173 million. So this beneficiation is very important to these people, because these are most of the poorest of the poor people in the Eastern Cape. And today, amongst the beneficiaries, we are handing over a house to a 21-year-old child head at home who has got 5 dependents, and the family's name is Bulela Hluchwa. So it is always good when the government is able to go out to those poor ones without shelter.
Okay, we understand that the child-headed families really, it is a problem in the Eastern Cape. Are you maybe planning to go out and expand what you're doing to the child-headed families in other areas maybe?
Oh yes, Nkululeko, that's what we're busy doing. Actually, the policy pronouncements are that we prioritize the destitute and vulnerable ones, and the child-headed homes are part of the vulnerable groups because they've got no parents, they are just dependent, and the eldest normally is 21 and above. We are working with social development and the local municipalities and district municipalities to quantify, and then they are able to bring that urgently to our attention. And as we deal with that, we make it fall under a program called acute destitution, because it's not a normal destitution, there's no hope there. So we prioritize those child-headed homes, and it is spread across the province.
Well, this is a new strategy, because before you've been targeting maybe small towns where you build those small units in towns. Now you are just decided to go to the rural areas. Is that what is it in a strategy maybe?
Our strategy is such that, yes, we are still building in the secondary towns, as you call them. However, we also felt that because of the poverty intensity in the rural space, it is important that the Eastern Cape focus on that. And in the Eastern Cape, you've got mainly the Alfred Nzo being on the top of that poverty intensity, and then you've got OR, and you've got Amatole. So those are the priority areas where even the highest budget allocation in the province we give to, so that we can be able to cater for those destitute cases.
Thank you so much for your time. Yes, of course, that's Human Settlement SOD Thabisa Poswa, detailing some of the programs that they will be rolling out, and also the 93 units that they will be handing over to a number of desperate and destitute people around this area.